This is Experience Live now with Prince. I'm excited to have you in today's broadcast. In the last broadcast, I opened up the second mirror that creates the false you, the mirror I call the social mirror. And I said this mirror is the mirror of social conditions and conditioning. It is that mirror that trains you to constantly see yourself through the eye of society. Okay, and as long as you allow this mirror to run your life, you are constantly going to be trying to fit into one social mode or the other. You would have kept yourself in a state where you are always conscious of what people think or say about you, and you will live your whole life, trying to live up to people's expectations. Now, need I remind you something, that you are not who the world out there says you are. That nothing in the world of form has the capacity to create your true identity. Now, at a point in Jesus' life, he paused and he asked his disciples a question. He says, "Who do men say that I am?" Now, Jesus asked this question not because he didn't know who he was or because he cared less what people thought or said about who he was. Instead, he was passing a crucial message to you and I, that the world out there is always in the habit of trying to fit us into one social box or the other, and that if you allow this to happen, then it is definitely going to limit your capacity to express your true identity. Now, I've already mentioned some of the contents of this particular social mirror, and I started with one which I called name, and I said you are not your name. Okay, you are not your name. Your name is merely your parents' attempt at describing this mystery that you are. Okay, I mean, it's very clear that it is just your parents' way of describing the mystery that you are. Okay, and if somehow your parents are viewing themselves through the social mirror, then it's possible that the name they gave you has nothing to do with your true identity. And I've already said that if you grow up and you discover that your name does not reflect anything about who you truly are, you have the right to change it. You can change it. But even when you change that name, still do not limit yourself to a name tag. There is a reason for this. You are like a vast ocean, and a name tag is merely a tiny drop in this vast ocean. You remember what God told Moses when he asked him his name, or who will I tell them that sent me, who are you? Okay, and God said, I am who I am, or I will be who I will be. Now, in this response of God lies hidden the mystery of your true identity, but that will be topic for another day. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Today, I want to talk about another one of the content of this social mirror that is very pervasive in our time today. The issue of gender. The issue of gender. This is another way the society out there tries to define us. Okay, trying to define us based on your maleness and your femaleness, and this has put a whole lot of people under pressure where they are trying to prove that they are a man or that they are a woman. Okay, today you see a whole lot of men think that what makes them a man is tied to things like money, power, and sex. Okay, yet these are the three things that have pulled a whole lot of men down, brought them to their untimely death. Okay, and destroyed and aborted great destinies, because men are trying to prove their maleness through the true money, power, and sex. You may not believe this, but a whole lot of men today believe that what makes them a man, or that the true test of their manhood lies in the size of their manhood, or lies in how skilled they are in bed. And that is why a whole lot of men today are doing all sort of things, trying to increase the size of their penis, okay, trying to improve how skilled they are in bed, and all of those kind of stuff. You need to get this. It's a shame that you are defining yourself on these ephemeral things. Okay, you need to get it straight. What makes you a man is not in the size of your manhood, it is in the size of your heart. What makes you a man has nothing to do with how large or small your manhood is. It has nothing to do with how skilled or unskilled you are in bed. Principles make you a man. Character and integrity make you a man. Living a life of love makes you a man. You need to get that straight and stop allowing the twisted definition of society about gender to keep you in a space where you keep struggling and trying to prove something that you don't need to prove. And on the other hand, a whole lot of women today have also been brought into that particular space where they think that what makes them a woman is tied to marriage and things like childbearing. Okay, and that is why a whole lot of women today, okay, you see a lady approaching 30, not yet married, or maybe married but no issue. People start putting pressure on this woman. Are you a man or a woman? You are not married at this age. You have not given birth, and all of those things. This is why a whole lot of women have subscribed to all manner of abuse, all manner of perversions, just to prove their femaleness. This is a terrible, a disaster that you should not allow to become your lot. It is a terrible disaster. Don't let this become your fate in life. Okay, now I need to get something straight. The idea of gender is an illusion. It is an illusion. It is only real in this realm of form. In the realm of who you are, in the realm of your identity, there is no duality. There is no gender. Gender was merely God's expression of his dimensions. Okay, and if you allow this to define you, then you are making a very big mistake. Okay, Paul made it clear in one of his letters, and he says there is neither Jew nor Gentile, okay, because the walls of partition that keeps you in that place where you are not reflecting your true identity has been broken down, okay, by the reality of your true identity. So there is neither Jew nor Gentile. Those things don't exist. The race and nationality, no, that's not your identity. Okay, there is neither male nor female. Gender, it does not exist in the realm of your true identity. So you need to get that straight. And Jesus confirmed it by saying that in the afterlife there will be no marriage. And why wouldn't there be marriage? Simply because at that time the idea of gender would have been swallowed up by your true identity. The crux of the matter is this: do not allow anyone to put you in a state where you are under pressure trying to prove your maleness or your femaleness. Who you are has nothing to do with your maleness or your femaleness. It has everything to do with I amness. Okay, if you understand what that means, that's deep, calling on to deep. Okay, there are many deep thoughts that are like this that are coming your way very soon. So I'd like you to keep tabs. Make sure you are subscribed to this channel, and until I come your way again next time, I would like you to keep experiencing life now.